Stadium. And let me quickly introduce my gentlemen here in the studios. I've Sefa to my extreme right, and then also Nanedu, a regular chap here to my right. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
You're fine. Nanedu, how are you doing?
Good afternoon.
All right, but let me quickly touch base on Friday, what actually happened in Washington, D.C., because the 2026 World Cup draw was held last Friday, and the Black Stars actually know their fate now, and they'll be playing their games in Canada and then also in the United States of America, because they were drawn in Group L, and they will be playing against England, Panama, and then also Croatia. Before we delve into Ghana Premier League, issues, Coach, let me quickly come to you a bit on that, because I know every single Ghanaian is interested as far as this World Cup is concerned. England, Croatia, Panama, tough for us, isn't it?
A very tough game, or fixtures. I mean, you talk of England. Yeah, though we have some of our players playing in the EPL. Yes, though the English team is very strong when it comes to major tournaments. You talk of Croatia, yeah, they have most of their players in the Italian Serie A. The EPL. You talk of the Spanish La Liga. They've got individual players. But if you ask of Panama, which players are you going to talk about? And I think that they are the country that Ghana should be able to focus and think about, because England will be playing Croatia, Ghana will be playing Panama. So if you're able to go through the first game, and probably a draw or win in a second game, we are through to the next stage of the competition. And I love what Otuado said. Look, Ghana have to go through by beating Panama. Whatever we have to do from today, we have to be monitoring them. We have to get everything about Panama. For England, we have most of our players playing them. We know them. I mean, of course, you mentioned Declan Rice, Phil Foden, and the rest. We also have guys over there who are, most of them are in the championship, but when it comes to Ghana and England, trust our boys to be able to match them. Croatia, of course, this is a country whereby they have most of their players top. I mean, you know, their captain now playing for AC Milan.
Almost 40 years.
Yes, but look at what he's doing in AC Milan.
Yeah.
I mean, experience-wise, he's seen it all. But Panama, which players are you going to call? And these are the countries that are underdogs when it comes to major tournament. Probably this is their first or second, third appearance in a major tournament. So I think that Ghana have to think about Panama, make sure that we get that 3 points so that to not put pressure on us in our second game, so that we'll be able to sail through. 8 teams will be able to have qualification to the next round with the third best placed team. So I believe that, but unfortunately the thing is, the countries that are going to the World Cup from Africa, apart from Ghana and Cape Verde, the rest of them are going for AFCON. At least they are going to have 3 games, at least 3 games to play in December. If you are not able to go through to the first one, you are going to be in the first group stage. At least 3 solid games. This is going to prepare you. Ghana, we have to wait till March. This is where I think we also have to open up and probably see what it goes to. For me, I'm happy with the draw. Very happy.
Interested. So I was still building up to the match day 13 fixture, which is coming to you live from the Hohoe Stadium, where Hohoe United will be hosting Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But then let's just start off with the game that happened on Friday at the University of Ghana Stadium, which lifted the curtains on match day 13. It was 11 Wonders that lost at home to Sweden All Blacks. And let me bring Nanedu in. Nanedu, big win for All Blacks. For 11 Wonders, we all thought that after winning for the first time on Monday, they were just going to continue with that momentum.
I knew Sweden All Blacks team in a super form, much more than 11 Wonders team. They've won on that venue before against Dreams FC. They came there, they won convincingly. So they came there with that confidence that they are going to pick the maximum 3 points after dropping points at home the previous game. When you look at the 8 games that they have been playing in the Ghana Premier League, they are one of the best side in the Premier League, but they struggle to score more goals, and they struggle to make sure they will protect their goalkeeper by not conceding. So inexperience is one of the reasons why All Blacks, they are struggling in the Ghana Premier League. But when they get their day, they are one of the teams to beat. So I'm not really surprised they came to Legon Sports Stadium and won by 2 goals to 0.
All right, interesting. But I could let me bring you in. It was a game that had so many, big decisive moments, especially in the first half. There was a disallowed goal. There was a goal scored by All Blacks, and Rudolph Mensah just, had to do it all on his own and win maximum points for his side.
I think that he's coming up. Last season, he scored 27 goals in the Division 1 League. And I remember I was at the stadium with you when we play Hasselhoff. Remember after the game, he came to me and I was telling him that he should have patience as a striker when he gets to the penalty area, try to raise his head and also make sure that he gets his target right. And watching the game against 11 Wonders, before that game, All Blacks has come to the same venue to beat Dreams.
Yes, exactly.
11 Wonders have stayed at the same venue to beat Dreams FC. Before Dreams FC, they've gone to Hohoe with 10 men. That was where the allegation came. They've not eaten for 3 days and all that, but they were able to pick a point from that game. Yeah. But watching that game, I think that first 20 minutes was for 11 Wonders. They created all the chances and they failed to neutralize it. And of course, Rudolph capitalized on that counter, and then he had a composure that I spoke about.
That was a goal. Before we talk about that disallowed goal, but then you think that should have stood? Yes, it was a brilliant finish. Just look at that, composed, nerves of steel to finish it, but in the build-up, you sense any foul play there?
Yes, if they can go back for us to watch again. I felt that there was an infringement on the player of 11 Wonders, which I think the assistant referee, they helped the referee. If they can go back, you watch it carefully and you realize that there was a foul that the referee should have whistled for 11 Wonders. But I think that it was a very good goal that Rudolph scored. He had the composure, he had the calmness to be able to damage the goalkeeper before slotting the ball in the back of the net. And for me, that is a striker's goal.
I think was that foul?
Yes, of course, this is an elbow. If they can go back again, if you can go back again, watch it. Everybody should. When you get there, just hold on and see. You see, so for me, I think that the assistant referee didn't help the referee because he was closer to the incident.
That's the
yes. Just watch it. He elbowed him.
That's unfair.
He elbowed him, and this resulted in the 1v1 the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
For Rudolph, he's the striker. You see,
that
he elbowed him.
Game.
So I thought that the referee should have watched how Rudolph went in.
Yeah.
The composure that I spoke about. He was able to beat the defender to 8, 1v1 with the goalkeeper, and of course, I think that this is it. And he had 2 brace, so making 5. That should tell us in a haste to score. I don't know whether the pressure was from the fans when they came to warm up and he was telling them he was going to score today. Eventually he did. But
yes.
the second goal, I think that 11 Wonders have themselves to blame. They have themselves to blame. For me, I think that Sodo Blacks after the first goal came in very strongly in the second half. The first 20 minutes, 11 Wonders should have done something good. And for me, I think that All Blacks deserve it because in a game situation, you take your chances, you are good to go.
And so, coach, when you look at the composure in the 18-yard box, most of our forwards are harassers. They don't have the technique when they enter the 18-yard box. For Rudolph to get to that angle, try to identify the weakness of the goalkeeper and score from that angle, that is a plus for the boy. And I think he's improving on that. Most of our strikers in our local league, they are harassers. When they get in the 18-yard box, it looks like they are in a hurry to score. This guy, how he composed himself in the 18-yard box and score from that angle. It's not every striker in our local league who can score from that angle.
If you had watched the game against Dreams FC,